Hey everybody, Karen from Master Spirit Guides. I wanted to do a really brief video to talk about what you could do to increase your relationship with, increase is probably not the word, but to continue developing or starting or strengthening your relationship with your spirit team. Okay. So one of the things we're doing in this community is in the Ask the Spirit Guides community is to have a 30-day challenge. Okay. So we're going to do it once. We're starting on June 1st, 2025. We may do more in the future. If you want to know when we do, we'll be posting it in the newsletter right here. If you want to look at, sign up for the newsletter, then you'll know when we do additional 30-day challenges. But you can do the 30-day challenge at any time for yourself. It doesn't have to be a part of the community, okay? Sometimes it's just fun to do it in community because like it'll make me do it more often. You know what I mean? Sometimes that just really helps, right? So the question is, why would you do it and how would you do it? So that's what I'm going to go over with you a little bit. Okay. So I will say that I have been inspired to do this more by reading this book. Okay. So if you haven't read this book, I would highly recommend. At the time that I'm recording this, we are doing a book club right now in the membership for the channel. But that's not why I'm telling you about this. I really want you to consider reading this. If you want to strengthen your relationship with your guides or even figure out what it is or what it means, then this is such a good place to start. Okay, I will link the book below if you want to use our affiliate link. It does support the channel, but if you don't, you want to get it somewhere else, go for it. Just get the book, okay? So this is what actually inspired me to do a 30-day challenge for myself. Not only a 30-day challenge, I'm hoping the idea is you do the 30-day challenge and then it'll just continue. Okay. It's just to get you going. All right. So she does mention, she gives some really good advice in here about how to partner with your guides, how to co-create your life with your guides, why your guides want to do that with you. They want to, and really ultimately what she says, and I love this so much, it has to do with love, is our purpose as light workers, as empaths right now in this time of humanity, our sole purpose is to send love out into the world as fast as possible. I love that idea. It simplifies my life of, so I can choose, is what I'm doing right now sending love out to the world right now, okay? So then the whole idea, though, is your guides, and you have them. If you want to learn more about guides, you could read The Golden Future. We also did a book club in the membership for The Golden Future. You could join the membership and actually go back and still watch all these videos too and be a part of the conversation still, okay, if you wanted to. I also have a Start Here playlist that I'll post right here at the end of this video that has a lot of introductory videos, okay, free, obviously. So, and it would be amazing if you'd subscribe to the community because then we could, reach more people, more light workers to do this kind of thing so that the more we bring together, more conversations we have, the more light we're spreading out in the world. Okay. So if you could subscribe and like this video, that'd be amazing. So anyways, part of this is really your guides, their job. They want to spread love out into the world as fast as possible as well. That's their job to do that too. And you know how they're doing that? Through you. So that's why we want to co-create with them. This is a partnership, just like you have a partnership with somebody else in your life, your human life. You have a partnership with your guides. They're just waiting for you to recognize it. They're waiting for you to ask. They're waiting for you to say, you know what? I want to do this with my life. Can you help me do it? Okay. So that's the more you can strengthen that, the more amazing your life is going to get. I just know it. So because it's happening to myself, it's happening to my sister who's doing the same thing, Marcia. It's happening with our community here. There's so many people who can contest to it. So what I'm going to do with the 30-day challenge that's starting is I'm going to be posting these brief videos probably twice a week so that you guys can have a conversation, okay, in the and we can hear like who's doing the challenge. So hands up right now if you're doing the challenge. Okay, so put that, let us know in the newsletter, and you'll have to get the newsletter because I'm not going to go over all the different options I've given you, but in the newsletter you do get like different ideas of things you could do for the challenge. Okay, I also do have the journals that we sell. Okay, we have binded ones, so we have 3 different versions that you can get. The link is below in the description. Here's one, little mushrooms, my favorite. And so you can get the binded one, or you could get a printable. You can get a printed version now. I have the printed sales page up. So, but really, or you just grab your own journal. Okay. So the idea would be for 12. So this is labeled for 30 days. So here's day 12. Okay. That you would journal for a couple pages. So this is what I do. Okay. You want to do what's comfortable for you. We're not saying everybody has to do the same challenge. But the end part of the challenge is the same, okay? The end part of the challenge. So the last part you do each day would be the same, and this is what it is. Okay, so you decide what your journaling process is going to be, and that's what I provide you in the front of this book. I give you ideas for that, and then also in the newsletter. Same ideas from this book are in the newsletter. So it's not like I'm hiding them from you. You don't have to buy the book to get the ideas, okay? So, or the journal. So you're going to decide which journaling you're going to do. And I would love to know, have you decided already? You're going to sign up. If you do sign up, I'll be having some polls throughout throughout the challenge so that everybody can kind of see what people are doing. Okay. So it'll be kind of fun. So, but let us know in have you decided which of the ideas you're going to journal about? Because today is Thursday. We only got a couple days. Okay. And again, you can start this at any time. So this video is going to be relevant no matter when you're starting. Okay. So let us know. What are you deciding to do for journaling? The most important part of this is that at the end of your journaling, so you do 1 page of journaling, you do 2 pages of journaling, you do 3 pages, whatever, it doesn't matter. Don't get stuck on the process, except that you want to write a letter to your guides at the end of your little journaling process for the day. So every day for 30 days, you should have a letter written to your guides asking them for support for something, asking them for downloads about something, asking them to clear up a situation for you, asking them to this, that, and the other thing. Whatever you want, be very clear with them, write it down, say it out loud, read it to them. And then what I do is I put some crystals on it because I think it energizes it a little bit, and I stick it in my drawer. Every day I have a table that has a drawer in it. What do you call those? A sofa table, an end table. So, and I put it in the drawer and I stick it in there till the next day. Then I can journal again. I take the stones that I had, put them back in a bag, grab some new stones, put it on. It's just a fun little process I have because then I can use my stones. So that is the really important part of the challenge. Okay. So if you don't even do the journaling and just write a letter to your guides, that's the most important part. Okay. Because I want to then know, I want you to start tracking or paying attention to what starts to come naturally, what starts to clear up for you naturally. All of a sudden, you're starting to get ideas. You're going to start to trust, okay? Don't expect, see, the thing is about the letters, okay? You're going to write the letter and you're going to put it away and you're not going to think about it. You're not going to try to force things. You are going to let divine timing happen, let it happen on its own, okay? But you're not going to force it and you're not going to obsess over it. You're going to write it down and you're going to trust them to figure it out, to send you the right. Now, it might not be within the 30 days that you get an answer to something you wrote in those 30 days, but I guarantee in the 30 days, some of those letters you've written will be resolved for you. Okay. Or something cool will happen, or you don't always ask for problems, like what could I do that could spread love into the world today or whatever, and see what you're inspired to do. Okay. So that's really the most important part. Now I'll tell you one little section in this book that I really like this part, and then we'll end for today. So she says these stories, So first, okay, there's surrender. Okay. Now this is in developing a relationship with your guides. I have a desire. So you would say to your guides, I have a desire and don't know how to fulfill it, but I know you do. I know you know how to do it. So this way we can let go of the stress and the worry and just write it down, ask for it out loud. You have to ask. That's the key. You have to ask. They are not going to interfere until we ask them. Okay. So that is the key. So you let them know I have a desire and I don't know how to fulfill it, but I know you know. So please help me. Second, there's a request. Please bring what I'm looking for to me so I don't have to go looking. I love this because I don't know what I'm looking for anyways. And I know that you bring to me will be what you bring to me will be 1,000 times better than I could imagine. How amazing is that in terms of letting go? I actually used that the other day because I've been like, I don't know what my husband and I are going to do when he retires. Like, we want to go places, but I want to make sure that it's places we both want to go. And how long will we stay? And what are we going to do? And I decided I'm going to let them guide us because then I don't have to worry. And, wherever we're both inspired to go is where we'll go. I know that sounds like a little minor thing, but it's something that's on my mind because it's a huge change for us once he retires soon. So, and third, there's trust. She says, I know my job is to have patience and go on with my life. So you write your letter, you have patience, you go on with your life, trusting that you're talking to your spirit guides, will deliver when the timing is perfect. Okay? So just a few guidelines for us to be thinking about as we move into the next 30-day, our first 30-day challenge, but depending on when you're listening to this, your first 30-day challenge. Okay? All right. We'll talk soon. Bye-bye.